What's going on, guys? It's Killer Productions here today, and today I'm showing you guys 10 things you probably didn't know with command blocks. 10 things you guys could spawn at least. And so yeah, these are all with command blocks on vanilla Minecraft, on Minecraft 1.7.2. If these should work in all versions that come up, so 1.8, 1.9, 2, all the other ones, it should all work. So yeah, without further ado, let's get to number 1. Alright, so here's number 1 with the zombie horse. So, the zombie horse, let's just spawn him in first, and I'll show you guys how. So there he is. This is the zombie horse. He's pretty cool. He looks cool. Looks like, almost like the Hulk, but like zombie form. I mean, horse form. And probably the biggest question is, can you ride him? And of course, you can. So I did get a saddle. And there you go. You guys can ride him. You're gonna notice he doesn't have a health bar or a hunger bar. I think, did horses have hunger bars? I don't know, but he did. He doesn't have any of those things, and I have no idea why. Oh God, now it's snowing. Let's get rid of that. Okay, but yes. So here's the zombie horse. Very cool. Like him. Looks cool. Oh, my skin did not update right, but there you go. So there you guys. There you go. So let's get on. Alright, coming in at number 2, we have the skeleton horse. It's pretty similar to the other one. So there you go. There's the skeleton horse. Looking good, and again, you can ride him. Let's get the saddle. Yep, put him on. And there you go. Now you can control him. Alright, so there you go. Skeleton horse. Oh, I forgot to show you guys actually how to get these. I will post them all in the description, how to get them all. It's going to be a kind of a long description. I'll show you guys why afterwards, but this is how you do it. You do the /summon command, and you have to do the entity horse, which is the same as this one, but this one is type 3, and he comes tamed, so you don't have to tame him. This is type 3, and I think this is type, what, 4? Type 4. Yep. And these are just the positions, these little things right here, a position. This one is X and Y and, of course, Z. So he comes in at 2X, so that's like towards us. This is the Y position right here, so whatever you want for the Y, you could put 2 in for that, and he would spawn upwards 2. Yeah, the last one is Z. But, so yeah, let's move on to the next one. So this one is number 3, and it is the giant. A lot of people didn't think it was possible and had to be a mod, but I'm going to prove you wrong right now. Actually, hold on. I just got to fix this. There we go. So he doesn't suffocate. Actually, let's do 5. Boom. There, okay, there he is. There he is, the giant. And he's looking down at me. Well, now, I'm looking down at you. I can't hit his head. His hitbox is like right in the middle, like right there, and down at his feet. Before, I think it was only in the middle, because it was actually kind of weird. It acted kind of like a zombie. I don't know. It was weird, but there you go. That's how you do the giant, and that again, that's easy to do. You just do /summon giant. These are positions or coordinates. This just means instead of doing coordinates, you can do actual coordinates. So this means 5 in the X position away from the command block. That's what that means. So this is the X position. 5 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we spawn like right here. So that's what that means. So let's move on to that. Alright, so now we're going to make mobs actually ride each other. I think the first one did skeleton riding a pig. Yep, he's going to burn in the sun. But yes, there's a skeleton riding a pig. It's kind of weird. It's not like a spider jockey. Well, it is, but he's riding a pig. And you can have any mobs, any 2 mobs in either position. So you can have, if you want to do vice versa, if you want to do a skeleton or a pig riding a skeleton. Let's try that. there you guys go. Looks like he has like a pig hat on. It's kind of weird, but that's kind of funny. But there you go. You guys can do anything. I don't know if you guys can do like Ender Dragon and stuff, but you guys are definitely gonna have to try that out on your own. I don't want an Ender Dragon flying around my map, so try that on your own. But okay, guys, so here's the Ender Crystal, probably one of my favorite. This one's really cool. If you guys don't know what the Ender Crystal is, it's when you guys go to the end and you're defeating the dragon. It's what you're shooting down with the arrow. It's at the top of those obsidian walls. This is what you're getting from it. And alright, coordinates are set, so I gotta be very careful. I don't want to blow up half my map doing this. So there we go. So there's the ender crystal. And you can spawn this again wherever you want. You just gotta put the coordinates in right. And this just means two away from the command block. But if you guys legitimately wanted to set up the end here, you guys could. Just have this spawn at the top of like an obsidian wall or something. You guys could literally, I don't know, you guys could figure it out. I may even make a video on that. That's a possibility. That'd be cool. But yes, this is the ender crystal. I'm not going to do anything to it now because it will literally blow up half my map and I don't feel like doing that. So let's move on to the next. Alright, so now with this command block, you guys can spawn spawners. Yay! So let's do one for example. We get the zombie spawner. And of course, he's not going to spawn because it's daytime. So let's do night. And we have all torches up too. So let's get rid of these torches. He should spawn. Spawn! There you are. So there's your little zombie. He spawns. Very simple. And I can show you guys this this one. So pretty simple. This is not hard at all. This one you guys could probably figure out. But here's the entity. It's a zombie, and you guys can change it to anything you want. So you could do skeleton and have a skeleton spawner. There you go. Easy as that. So no longer do you have to go download a mod or do any of that. You guys can just use command blocks and spawn whatever spawner you want. Again, I don't know if like ender dragons and all those special mobs work, but you guys can try them on your own time. So let's move on to the Alright, so here we go. I call this one riding spawners. This one basically you can have mobs riding on animals, and I didn't know how to kind of name this one, but let me just show you. So, oh, why'd this spawn up here? Why'd you spawn so far up there? Oh gosh, the spawner should not. Alright, that's why. Delete that, delete that. That should be fine. Well, let's get the spawner in here. Okay, so your first thought's probably like, what is going on here? We have a skeleton with a spider head holding a bow on a skeleton horse. There is a lot wrong here. This would be awesome. If I saw this in the game, I would walk up to it, I would look at it, and I'd be like, oh my god, that's amazing. And then at the same time, I'd be running the other direction because this thing is pretty scary looking. I'm not gonna lie. That is awesome. And let me show you guys the thing for this. Let's make sure no this spawn. This thing is pretty. It's not too hard. So basically, it's a mob spawner command, and we have the entity of a skeleton coming in. That's where the skeleton comes in, and so that's obviously it's spawning in the skeleton. Same as the other one with the spawner. It's all up to here, and then right after this, we have something else spawning in. Except this is the equipment. I believe this is what the bow is. 261. That's probably what a bow is. With the enchantment of the enchantment 50, I don't know what that is, and it's a level 1 enchantment. And I'm trying to break half this down for you. That's all the damage 3, yada yada. This is all enchantment stuff. And here we go. This is the skull owner, or the head is the spider. You guys can change this to whatever you want. I think if you're not in online mode, I think it changes to Steve, I believe the wiki said. So yes, and then riding. Again, comes back to the riding command. The entity horse of type 4. So if you change this back to like type 3, he'll be riding a zombie horse instead. If he'll spawn. There he is. So now he's on a zombie horse. So you guys can customize this to do whatever you want. And so let's move on to the next. Okay, I like to call this one the all mobs spawner. Couldn't fit spawner, but so here we go. Is this in the right position? Because I don't want this thing spawning in the air. Oh my goodness. This is probably one of the longest codes you guys are ever going to see. It is. Okay. So here we go. So now, there's 6 different spawns you guys can get. So this is number 1. It's basically, it's a zombie with some guy's head. I don't know whose head that is. With a wooden sword, wearing all leather armor. He basically has the same things as a zombie, and he has like a little wooden sword wheel. So that's he spawned again. So you guys can see what spawns coming up next. We have the he's gonna come out on fire, It's gonna look like he's burning in the sun or something, but he's not. It's supposed to be like that. It's kill you off. So if you get this guy to spawn, he's really cool. So again, you guys can get 6 different spawns with this. Here he is. This is the zombie with a jack-o'-lantern head on fire with a... I can't remember what kind of sword he's holding. Enchantments on the sword. He's holding a gold sword, but I don't know what enchantments were on it. Pretty good enchantments. I believe the person that came up with this wanted only the head to be on fire, but it wouldn't work that way. Of course, we got another one. Alright, we have another one coming up. And these guys have gold armor and really good health on them, as you can see as they're burning. Burn! Alright, just trying to get all these spawns. Okay, here's another one. Here's a zombie with this like really cool block head. He has a stone sword and all chain mail armor. What is a spider doing? Excuse all the other mobs that come in here because it has to be on normal mode, or else we couldn't do this. And I think it keeps doing 2 of each, so it might be I'm not sure how it works, but I think, I don't know, I couldn't tell you. But yes, these are all the different ones that spawn. It's a really long code because all of them come in. But there should be another one popping out. Let's see if we can get at least one more to come in. This is going to be the same one as the other one. Okay, that's the same one. I'm not going to wait it out, but you guys can check this on your own time. I believe there's a skeleton one in there too, so you guys can check that out. So let's move on to the last one. Alright, for the last one, a lot of you guys may have seen this one, and yes, it is the Ender Dragon. The Ender Dragon. Awesome. It's, I mean, what can I say? It's the Ender Dragon. It's the big dragon at the end. Good way to end the thing here, because he's gonna destroy a lot of my world. So I figured this should be the last one. Sorry if the last one was pretty disappointing, but without further ado, I will do the honors. Oh gosh, there it goes. There he goes. And as you guys can see, he actually does correspond with this. That's why I wanted to put the crystal here, is because he actually corresponds with the crystal. It's amazing. I don't know, it's really cool. So, see, there you go. Corresponds with the crystal. Doesn't break it, and there goes about half by little setup there. Oh my goodness. This is why it had to be last, but wow. And without further ado, let's finally break this stupid thing. I can't stand it. Oh my goodness, that's why I didn't want to do it. I was nervous every time that thing was standing there, just because I thought it was going to blow up. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed these 10 tips on the command blocks that you guys can spawn in that you may not have known of, but if you knew about, I mean, hey, if you guys knew about 9 of the 10, at least you learned 1, right? So if you guys, of course, now it's snowing, but oh my goodness, I'm taking so much time. But if you guys did enjoy, please rate, comment, subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys next time.